Hey everyone, welcome and thanks so much for joining me for this explainer. Today, we're unpacking a massive priority for anyone who owns or manages a property. I'm talking about securing a rock-solid, reliable heating solution. I mean, if you've ever dealt with a freezing house in the dead of winter or, hopped into what you thought was going to be a hot shower only to get blasted by freezing water, you know exactly why this is absolutely crucial. So let's dive right into the source material and figure out how to tackle this issue head-on. To kick things off, let's narrow our focus to a specific area. Do you need a boiler installation in Brent? Because finding the right local professionals is literally step one. If you own or manage a property in the Brent area, well, you're in exactly the right place to figure out how to get your building's heating totally up to standard. Which brings us to Section 1, the old boiler problem. Okay, let's be real for a second. Relying on an aging boiler, it is not just a minor inconvenience. It actively degrades your day-to-day quality of life. Think about it. As those internal parts wear out and calcify over the years, the whole unit just loses so much efficiency. And what does that mean for you? Well, you're getting hit with sky-high utility bills for pretty subpar performance. We're talking poor heating on the absolute coldest days and that constant nagging stress of an unexpected breakdown right when you need the warmth the most. It's just a nightmare. But there's good news. Section 2, why replacing makes sense. It really boils down to a stark contrast in how you manage your property. Clinging to an unreliable old boiler is basically a sunken cost fallacy, right? It continually causes stress, and honestly, it practically guarantees some massive repair bills down the road. Replacing it, on the other hand, is an active, really smart strategic investment. Making the switch to a modern, energy-efficient model saves you serious time and money in the long run. Plus, it immediately stops that endless, frustrating cycle of repairs. Ultimately, the goal here is incredibly simple: getting your heating and your hot water working properly again. No more messing around with a broken thermostat. No more suffering through lukewarm showers in the morning. A proper replacement completely restores comfort and normalcy to your property. It ensures the fundamental systems of your home just work exactly as they should, with zero second guessing. So who do you call? Section 3, your Brent installation experts. Our source material really highlights Landlord Property Certificates as a premier provider in the Brent area. And the reason is they support the entire property cycle. It doesn't matter if you're an individual homeowner, or maybe a tenant who just needs a heating issue resolved, or a landlord, or even someone managing a massive portfolio for a letting agency. They actually have the infrastructure in place to step right in and handle all the logistics for you. And because every single property is completely unique, they offer tailored solutions. There is no one-size-fits-all fix here. So, for instance, a combi boiler is super efficient and saves a ton of space because it heats water right from the mains. But a system boiler, which needs a storage cylinder, well, that's fantastic for larger homes that have a much higher hot water demand. Or, hey, you might just need a standard, straightforward replacement of your current setup. They actually assess your building's specific demand to give you the exact right fix. Moving on to Section 4, book your reliable support. Choosing them guarantees a really high standard of professional service. The source material is super clear on this. This is not about some quick, messy in-and-out job. It's about bringing deep technical expertise and a real standard of care that respects your home or your tenant's living space, literally from the moment they walk through the door right up to that final safety check. And it goes beyond just installation day. You are securing a true long-term investment. This guarantees reliable, ongoing support long after that new boiler is mounted on the wall and running. It's that exact kind of long-term security that lets you sleep soundly at night, totally confident that your property's most vital infrastructure is covered by local experts. Which brings us to one final, really important thought. Why on earth wait for the next unexpected breakdown? Why put yourself or your tenants through another freezing morning or the massive headache of an emergency repair bill? The solution is literally right here in Brent. Take control, get it sorted out, and finally enjoy the warmth. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I'll catch you on the next one.